to talk about the real reason your house isn't going under contract fast. So if your home sits idle in a slowed down market, which we're in here in Central Texas, it's time to get to the root of the problem. You could be doing all the work in all the right areas, but if only one of these categories is lacking, you could be setting yourself up for sitting on the market longer than you anticipated without even knowing it. You need to position your home to sell well according to the market. So what does this mean? The buyer's decision-making process doesn't start once they're in the property. It actually starts 100 yards before that. That's called curb appeal. This appeal can be as simple as weeding the front path leading to the front door, maybe adding a new coat of paint on the door itself, or investing in some flowers or flower beds. Try and clean any windows you can, especially ones that are on the front of the property. New flowers or hanging baskets of vibrant colors can even make all the difference. Once inside the house, the buyers do prefer to see up-to-date furnishings that don't look too old. This can actually make a home seem more dated than it is. Even a new home can look dated with old furniture. The choices that you make should be neutral and make people feel like their lifestyle could fit right in. So it's important not to give any space an impersonal or sterile look either. Think of going into a model home. It's just appealing to everyone. You could consider home staging. So the goal of home staging is to make your home more appealing to potential buyers by minimizing your personal items and allowing the buyers to imagine themselves living there with their things. Over 81% of buyers find it easier to visualize themselves in the property when it's staged. And if you've done all that, determining the best asking price is one of the most important aspects of selling a home in any market. If your home's listed at a price that's above market value, you may miss out on prospective buyers in the beginning by not even showing up in their search engines. This is typically set by their loan qualification amount or how much they want to pay in mortgage. It's also important not to overprice and lose buyers' interest within the first few weeks. This is going to waste days on the market, causing buyers to think maybe there's something wrong with the house because it's not selling really quick. But at the same time, don't be too afraid to price your home slightly lower. In some markets this works, and in some price points this works. It could actually result in multiple offers, driving the selling price up to get the price more in your favor. It's classic supply and demand conditions that come into play in any market. There's a high demand, low supply, you can usually expect to get more money for your home. But that doesn't mean the sky's the limit when it comes to your listing price. Having a real estate agent is critical because they're going to help you look at the market and position your house correctly for the sales price, the neighborhood, and what the market is doing. Although a realtor can be your best asset when selling a home, if you pick one that maybe doesn't sell often or isn't super skilled in negotiation and the leading marketing trends, you could be making a huge mistake. Because sometimes there's nothing wrong with your house at all. Maybe it's priced right, it's well maintained, it's beautifully staged, but your agent could secretly be sabotaging by not offering proper professional services that would showcase all the work that you've done. Choose an agent that's a match for you and one that will also work well with others. Ask yourself, would you invite your agent to a dinner party with all your friends? If you don't find an agent who's interesting and pleasurable to deal with, who else is going to do that? Your agent should be excited to help you with the sale of your home, be creative in the marketing, and have many ideas to continue the momentum after the sign goes in the yard. Because if your home is invisible to all potential buyers, they aren't even given an opportunity to see it, and this is going to delay the sale. It's actually said that you have 7 seconds to make a first impression. The same goes for your house. 90% of buyers start their search online to make a decision about whether to see the house or not, and it's based on a quick skim of the presentation and the listing photos. For us, we use everything from print advertising, mailers, social media, MLS, as well as syndicating your home featured in over 100 other websites. If there's not enough photos or the photos look terrible, because maybe they weren't professionally taken, they're often cluttered, blurry, or at really weird angles, many buyers will move on to the next listing, leaving them to assume the worst. The bottom line is this: when placing your home on the market, in any market, it's crucial that these criteria be looked over in detail. If your agent isn't addressing them, perhaps maybe they're not the right fit. After all, as we say it here at Compass and the Design to Sell Real Estate Group, the dollars are in the details.